Hi my pretties, welcome back to my channel. So today is another unboxing because I just received my last package from Shein. It'll probably be the last one for a while because I'm not 100% sure what's going on. I've been seeing like on TikTok a couple of people have been saying the tariffs have like pretty much skyrocket prices, definitely when it comes to like the shipping. I do have a couple of things in my cart right now. From the looks of it, not much of a difference from Thursday from yesterday when they instilled the policy for the tariffs. But yeah, it might just be like certain things. I'm not completely sure, but yeah, so probably for the time being, this is gonna be my last package for either 4 weeks, probably. But let's not talk about that. Let's talk about the good things, the package. So I'll say this is between the 3 packages I received, this is like medium size. Because I do have a couple of things, more clothes in here than the last package in the last video I recorded. Oh, my elbow hurts because I was dragging, taking my like laundry out to wash, and I hit like the threshold, and like now my elbow is like hurts, like my left elbow. It's not even like, it's really like the bone, because there's no type of like muscle to protect the bone right there, because I mean like it's a joint. But still, okay, maybe let's process from that side, and maybe if I don't look that, there you go. Okay, maybe just go to the other side of the device. Alright, there you go. Just in case some of the items are like, I felt like there was something underneath me. Alright, so let's open the first item. I think this is the top I was looking at. Alright, yeah, so this is a long sleeve top. I'm trying to find where it's. Alright. There you go. So this is the front. Has a bit of has a string that you can tie a little bow in, and then right by the chest there's a bit of like scrunched up sewing with elastic on the inside. Oh, no, you see that right there, elastic right there. And then it does have long sleeves. It has a little bit of a flare at the hem. Not the hem, but like at the wrist. And then, I'm trying to see. And then from the looks of it, there's some more. And that's scrunched up sewing in the sides. With again, some more elastic on the inside. Did get this also in black. I was like, ooh, look, a little, I would say this is like, I kind of was saying this is more peach than like pink, but it just might be really like the lighting in my room right now kind of make it looking more like peach than like a pink. But yeah, so that's, I was like, I need to get some tops as well as some, because I'm like, okay, so let's see what's in here. But yeah, I was like, I need some tops. Sorry, I was struggling there for a second. Okay, so I think, okay, so these are supposed to be like jeans, like, you know, the jeggings back in the day. but they're not like super tight. Okay, so it does have an elastic band. It has like a bit of like a. I thought these are gonna actually be more like jean wise, but it looks more like, I can't explain it, but it does. I don't know if it has that look that it's denim. But yeah, but on the back part, it has a bit of a scrunch to it, maybe to help lift up the back side. But it does have that like bell bottom. But yeah. This is also, I needed to get more like jeans, but I've always been afraid to order jeans from Shein because I'm like, how do I know that it actually fits? Because there's a thing for me, it's like with the online shop, it's like you can't really try on the clothes until you get them, and then if you get the clothes in the wrong size, you have to return it, and that's a hasty process to do. But like, yes, like I would like to actually have more jeans, but I would probably have to get them through like Walmart or Target, since I believe Forever 21 is very much close to being gone, because they closed like my nearest location at the mall. So yeah, I think this is a t-shirt I saw. Yep, this is a t-shirt. I was like, you can never have too many t-shirts too. Alright, so this one I got in black. It came in different colors. So it says, you know, very demure, very mindful, very classy. You know, that TikTok from last summer? Yeah, I was like, this is too cute not to have. But yeah, again, it comes in like a variety of colors. It had like white, pink. I think that might be it. Might have been some other colors, but I just wanted it in black. And the material is super soft. I'll give it that. Okay, now y'all gonna hate me, but I got some more leopard print. This time a t-shirt. So this is, oh, all right, so this is more of like, I mean, like you can still wear it as a top, but I feel like this is more of like a little of a jacket, because this is sheer. You're like, I see you. It does tie, you see there's a tie in the front. Hold on. Yeah, like you like tie it in the front, and then it does have a bit of ruffles on ruffles, not ruffles, sorry, but like a little flare sleeves, and then it does have sewn hemming on the entire thing. I just feel like this is more of like a little like jacket. Or maybe like wear something with like a cami top, like a undershirt. I would say definitely like a black shirt. I don't see that shirt being paired off in like any other color but black. Alright, so this is the last clothing item in the pack. So this is the exact same top as the first one, but it is in black. So it has the exact same design as the pink top, but I wanted it also in black because black is an easy color to pair off with. Black goes pretty much with anything. It also is very slimming. And also because like I'm not gonna lie to you, when it comes to any type of pasta with sauce, any type of food that has any sauce, I am a beyond messy eater. So black is such an easy color to work with when you are a messy eater, because nobody would really notice that you had a stain, unless it's like a light color type of sauce, like I'm talking like Alfredo, like white gravy, something of that shape. If it's something like barbecue sauce, maybe like marinara sauce, something that's darker, no one's gonna really notice that stain. But yeah, again, has that same design as the pink top, but I do like it. And I also did mention it does have like, it is two different pieces, not two different fabrics, just two different pieces of the same fabric sewn together around like the chest area, instead of it being like one piece and then you have the sleeves sewn in together. And then, you know me, once it gets hot, I gotta have my feet out, and the floor in the living room is cold, and I gotta have at least something on my feet. So I decided to get some open toe slippers. These are kind of like, I wouldn't say rainbow, but more like a blend of like lavender, lilac, and pink, like, you know, like unicorn colors. Does that look like a unicorn to you? But yeah, so it has pretty much I wouldn't say rubber, I wouldn't say plastic, but maybe like a foamy type of sole with a good grip. That way you don't slide the entire way. But the top, I love. It's very soft. It has a lot of I would say sewing? Yeah, sewing. And then it does have a crisscross strap. But I really have to say, like, the front itself is really soft. I can see myself definitely wearing these probably either today, because as of right now it's in like the low 60s and starting to pick up, because we are just a few days away in May, and usually in May in Minnesota, that's when the weather starts to kick in. Definitely, I would say definitely by the time Memorial Weekend comes around, that's when summer, quotation marks, starts to pick up. Yeah, but that's pretty much everything in this Shein package. What would I say is like my number one item I'm glad to have purchased? Probably the slippers. Because again, once it's May, it's pretty much summer. Because in Minnesota, it's not really spring. It's more like we're still getting a lot of snow in like March, maybe a tiny bit more in April, and then a lot of rain throughout that month. Because you know they say April showers, spring May flowers, and then out of nowhere May's just hot. Maybe not hot, but warm. I mean, like, there have been some times where May was like hot. Like, I have seen 70 to like 80 degree type of weather in May. So yeah, it's not really like we get spring. It's just in between transition season of winter and then summer. And the same thing when it comes to autumn. More of a transition season with summer and spring. Summer and winter. Like, we really don't have spring and autumn in Minnesota. Those are just two transitional seasons between the two main seasons. But yeah, no, but that's something you guys really need to worry about unless you are watching this in Minnesota. The one thing I'm kind of disappointed about are the pants, because I thought those were gonna be more like jeggings, where it's made out of like a more how do I explain this? I had a pair of jeggings that looked like jeans, like, you know, skinny jeans. Even though the material was still has a stretchy, breathable fabric, but it actually looked like denim. These don't really look like denim. Like, the outside is like, has that kind of like acid denim look to it. No, not acid, more like a regular denim look to it, while on the inside I'm like, yeah, no. So, probably the most disappointing piece out of my package. Everything else, like, a little surprise, but no, just really like, but yeah. But anyways, I hope you guys are enjoying your day, afternoon, or evening. Until then, bye guys.